Okay, I want to show you. Here are tomatoes that I've cleaned. I've cored them and I've made an X on the bottom of each one of them. And how I cored them, it was real quick and easy with the little melon baller. And then I am over here and I am boiling them just for a few minutes to let the skins get to where they'll peel right off. And I take them out and I put them sorry about that, them in a stainless steel dish until I'm ready to peel them, and they start peeling off real easy. Let them cool off a little bit. They're hard to peel when they're so hot, they burn your fingers. So that is where I'm at right now, and I will continue to show you each process. Here we are. I'm still back at making my pasta sauce. I have 8 quarts in this pan. I haven't added my 2 cups of onions or my, it calls for 2 cups of bell peppers too. I don't put the bell pepper in. And it calls for 12 cloves of garlic. I do put the garlic in. So I will just stay tuned. I will finish the rest. As you can see, I'm still boiling tomatoes and peeling. Okay, here you can see I've added my onions. I have a half a batch of spaghetti sauce right here in this pan, and then I have a whole batch right here. So in this batch I have 8 quarts of tomatoes, 2 onions, and earlier I said 2 cups of green bell pepper. That was a half. I have a correction there. That was a half of a cup of bell pepper, and 16 cloves of garlic. So then in this other pan over here, I just halved it. And so I'm just going to keep letting it cook down, and then I'll be ready for a water bath, and I'll start getting my jars ready. And my onions are in here, and before I get my jars ready, I will be adding 4 small cans of tomato paste here, organic. Always organic, that's the best to probably use. That'll thicken it. And then of course in this pan I will only add 2 small cans of tomato paste to thicken it. And I want to show you at this point, I have my lids sterilizing. I have them in this pan back here, all in about 2 inches of water, and I will boil it for 10 minutes. I have some overflow right here. Here's another jar and a couple inches of water. At this point I'm ready to add my spices. I could have added them later, but I just have a preference. I like to add them at the very end. I'll add some Italian seasoning, some fresh basil, some fresh parsley. I have my jars and a couple inches of water sterilizing here. And I have my lids in another jar sterilizing in a couple of inches of water. And my water bath is getting ready. I'm warming it up right now, getting a full boil. And right here is where I've already processed some spaghetti sauce. So you need your ladle to pour through put your funnel on top of your jar. Use your ladle to put your sauce in. After you fill the jar, you need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of, I use Himalayan pink salt, then a non-metallic spatula to go around your jars so there's no bubbles, and then at the end you take a cold washcloth and wash around your rim, and then what you would do is put your lid on. This will get your lid out of the pot. It has metal on the end. I used to have a fork and burn my fingers all the time until I got one of these nice little things. You can get kits that have all the funnel, usually this and a couple other things come with the funnel. The grabber. Let me get the grabber. The jar lifter. It lifts your jar. So I used to not have one of those either, and that was terrible. So here, these are all the tools that you need so far, and you're almost done. Okay, here you have your jars that have boiled for 10 minutes. You sterilized them, and I have a funnel, and then I have a ladle, And I'm going to fill up my jars at this point. And I have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then I'll put a teaspoon or a half a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. And over here I have my lids that have been boiling for 10 minutes, also sterilizing. Here I have 7 jars in here, and they're not boiling yet. As soon as they get to where they're boiling pretty good, I'll time them for 45 minutes.